Tehran is intensifying its economic and military relationships with Beijing and Moscow, establishing a crucial support system as it endeavors to circumvent U.S. sanctions and withstand Washington's reinvigorated maximum pressure strategy, according to assessments from regional security specialists. As the United States escalates its Operation Economic Fury, Iran has increasingly aligned itself with non-Western blocs and alliances, enhancing cooperation with Russia and China, and positioning itself as a pivotal actor within a network that actively contests American influence. This development coincided with an announcement from President Donald Trump describing a comprehensive economic initiative aimed at isolating Iran further, which included potential repercussions for states and enterprises assisting the Iranian economy. Trump characterized the measures as economic warfare and isolation on an unprecedented scale, signaling an intensification of U.S. efforts to contain Tehran. Observers highlight that the Islamic Republic is adapting to ensure its survival, not only in response to U.S. and Israeli military postures, but also amid heightened political and economic pressures emanating from Washington. There is a consensus that Iran seeks to deepen its integration with nations such as Russia and China, which have themselves previously faced significant U.S. sanctions and political pressure. Organizations such as BRICS, a consortium comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and recent additional members, and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, a major Eurasian political, economic, and security alliance led by Beijing and Moscow, have emerged as important platforms for Iranian diplomatic efforts. Iranian officials have indicated imminent participation in the BRICS-backed New Development Bank, despite official membership still pending confirmation. Analysts observe that Iran is leveraging its engagement with these entities and with other multilateral organizations to bolster its resilience against Western pressures. The broader strategy involves seeking more formal integration into alternative economic and political frameworks shaped by Russia and China, with the goal of contesting both the dominance of the U.S. dollar and wider U.S. global influence. It has also been noted that these collaborative relationships among authoritarian states, despite their inherent differences, presently exhibit greater coherence and capacity to manage disputes than the alliances among liberal Western nations. Reports indicate that Russia continues to supply Iran with ammunition, drone components, and explosives through the Caspian Sea, reflecting Tehran's reliance on Russian technological and military support to adapt to external pressures. The provision of even limited technological and military resources from Russia is viewed as significant in strengthening Iran's ability to resist and adapt, thereby sustaining its opposition to the prevailing regional order. In the near term, the transactional costs associated with this emerging network of authoritarian states appear to be lower than those characterizing the pro-American bloc. Additional insight points to Iran's dual engagement within an axis of aggressors, an alliance of states such as Russia, China, and North Korea, and the axis of resistance, encompassing an array of regional proxy groups including Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and Iraqi Shiite militias. This multifaceted network pursues objectives antagonistic to both the United States and the liberal international order, combining authoritarian governance domestically with assertive foreign influence. Even if Iran's anticipated economic benefits from participation in institutions like BRICS are not fully realized, commentators argue that political and military support from Moscow and Beijing remains substantial and consequential. The Islamic Republic is regarded as a critical conduit for transferring resources